Good morning and welcome to Heartland Outdoor Living. This morning we're going to be doing a real quick kind of channel update and kind of tell you about deer season, and it's over for us, so let's get to the video. Good morning and welcome to Heartland Outdoor Living. As you can see, we're not outside. We're in the little wood shop that we got in our garage, our little man cave. And deer season for 2019 is over. I've got a lot of videos to edit over the 2-week/3 week camp and hunting trip that we did. We were successful, I'll tell you that much. We were able to harvest a deer with our recurve, and then looking forward to 2019, part of our goal or plan will be making our own bow, which has kind of led us to where we are right now. I've been working on some miscellaneous hand tools. I built a little tool tote to put our tools in that we're going to be doing our making our own bow with, and that's partly what's brought us here on the reason our season's over now, which is this little issue right here. Had an accident with the joiner. If you guys don't know what a joiner is, I'll zoom in on that here in a little bit. I'm just trying to make this a real quick video, but long story short, it's actually working on this tool tote, the second one that I made. We actually made another one. I made the original one, which is roughly this size, to put all the tools that I'd be using to build the bow. We're going to try to make our own self bow / Osage bow, probably make a few of them this year. But I wanted, knowing that we were going to be needing kind of some bow specific tools, rasp and stuff like that. And then also there's what they call OJAM, which is the Self Bow Society here in Oklahoma. They put together a deal in March to where you can go and learn how to make your own self bow. And me obviously not knowing anything, having never built one, there's a couple of guys' channels that I've been watching, and one of them is Clay Hayes, and then the other one is Kramer Amos, I believe is how you say his last name. So Kramer, if I butchered your last name, I'm sorry. But either way, Kramer's a young man, and I believe he's up in Kansas, and then Clay Hayes, which is actually probably any of you that know anything about self bows or traditional archery already know about Clay Hayes. But Kramer's got a small channel that we're kind of giving a little shout out to here because he's actually done quite a bit. In fact, if you'll look at the little bow stringer behind us, it's a tool that you use to make a bow string with. He's kind of helped with our decision on making that, and then we've got a few other hand tools that we're going to have as well. But in short, what I was doing is I was trying to run this smaller piece of wood through the joiner, and you can tell, I mean, that's actually kind of short, and it's going to be a sliding shelf for inside this toolbox that I'm going to end up making. I got a place to put some pencils, maybe a little box knife, or just some small tools that you could lay in on top that are not going to be getting shuffled down the bottom of the tool tote. But that's where the accident happened. So in short, this happened December 3rd, so I've been off work for basically 2-3 weeks already.
More than 5 days.
Yeah, I've been off work more than 5 days, my allotted 5 days that I'm normally off every other week or whatever. So I've been off work for a while, guys. I ran the bottom half of my left thumb. Basically what happened is this wood got hung up probably on this last knot right here, and when it got hung up, it chipped that knot out, shot it over on the back there, kind of where the camera lady's standing right now. And when it did, it pulled my hand, and then ultimately my thumb went on the blade.
Yeah, it's awful.
I'll show some images of that and even a short video of that, but that'll be probably after the credits roll, because as you know, we try to keep this a family friendly channel. And speaking of that, if you're a kid right now, this channel is not for you. Get off our channel in the video right now. Stop, get off our channel. This is an adults-only conversation and topic for full-grown men and women that are interested in making bows and doing stuff outside. Kids you're just not welcome. That's just by YouTube standards, so thanks for understanding that. But seriously, if you're a kid, get off now. Go somewhere else. Go to Sesame Street or something. But in all seriousness, guys, yesterday we went, here's the short story. I'm running the piece of wood through the joiner. The joiner gets hung up, and it probably gets hung up on the knot. The wood shoots out, catches my hand. My hand goes down on the joiner blades, which are spinning. Obviously the machine's on, and when I turned around, I looked down, and my hands are facing down like this. So I mean, obviously I can't see nothing, but as I'm looking at my hand, because I remember feeling a vibration on my thumb, and I thought, that ain't good. That's why I was looking down at it, not the wood. And then I seen a big blood drop hit the floor. And that's when I knew I was probably nothing good was going to come out of that, because I felt no pain at all. Turned my hand over, and then obviously there's a tremendous amount of pain on my hand, and not pain, blood. It was actually pain-free, but a tremendous missing spot, injury, whatever you want to call it. And again, I'll show the video, but I'm missing the inside of my thumb from like right in here to here, and you can see the bone and what little bit of ligaments and stuff is left, because it ate most of that muscle and everything out of there.
Yeah, Jess and I haven't been gone 10 minutes.
Yeah, so my wife was gone. I turned and hit this big old stop button on the joiner, and went inside, and I pulled a paper towel off the rack, and my hand was already covered in blood, and I stuck it in there, and I was like, that ain't gonna be enough. So I grabbed a big wad of paper towel, shoved it in there, had my keys on me, and I was ready to roll, and I drove myself to the hospital. While I was driving to the hospital, luckily I got the hands-free phone stuff in the Jeep, and I called Angie and just told her, hey, meet me at the ER. So went to the ER. Long story short, the injury's really bad but hopeful. I'm still staying positive. I'm still planning on building the bow for next year. I'm still planning on hunting with my bow. But with it being a thumb injury, obviously it's important that my thumb heal up for me and our livelihood, if you will. So that's where we're at. We went and did a surgery yesterday, and I was going to try to have a video update before the surgery, but I just didn't have time between all the other stuff that's going on and trying to take care of stuff. The injury, the surgery, the doctor was hoping to put the skin back on my thumb.
Skin graft.
A skin graft. There's nothing he can do about all the missing stuff. I mean, it's gone. It's shaved up in sawdust in the trash can. And so the stuff that's gone is gone. It's not like a regular laceration where they can sew you back up and be on your merry way.
Like a scoop.
It's not like you've chopped off a finger and they can sew it back on. I actually had this finger lost when I was about 18. The end of it got cut off, and so I'm familiar with that process, and it was able to get glued back on, and it still functions and works. This is a big portion of my thumb is missing. So anyhow, we had surgery yesterday, and again we went in with the hopes of it being a skin graft, and then we could maybe start the healing process, and hopefully 6 to 8 weeks from now I'd be good to go. Unfortunately, when he got in there and started doing the surgery yesterday, there's more damage up in here than what he had anticipated, and when he was cleaning that all out, I think he had to cut a lot more of that tissue out that was kind of like hamburger meat towards the end of my thumb, the best I can tell. And I'm no doctor, so I'm not going to pretend to throw out a bunch of medical terms. I'm just trying to keep it simple that I understand. But long story short, the one surgery, there's no skin graft. It's a bigger open hole, I would assume, because I mean I haven't taken the bandage off, but there's a bigger open hole now than what there was when we went to the hospital yesterday, because he had to cut a bunch more out and clean it up. So essentially, it's kind of set us back a little bit. But again, I'm still, it's kind of twofold. I mean, we're still staying positive. It is a significant injury, and it is a worrisome injury, but at the same time, we've had several people ask, so I wanted to kind of let you know. So the next videos that we're going to be doing, I'll probably be doing, like I say, I'm going to, in my time that I can, try to get some of our videos from the big hunt that we had, get them posted and share them with you guys. And then in the meantime, some of the tools that we had gathered up for the little toad, I'll just kind of explain to you the tools that we're going to be needing for the self bow build, and do some videos like that and bring them to you guys as I can. And if you've got a queasy stomach, go ahead and hit end now or pause or walk away, because we're fixing to show you some live feed from the hospital, the original ER photos up until probably one of the last times that we cleaned it before I had surgery last night. So that way you can get an idea and you can see what happened. I'll also show a video of what the joiner is. It's an old joiner that I've restored. It's roughly made in the 40s, if I remember right. But again, we appreciate your likes, comments, and subscribes. May you have a blessed week, and I hope you all have a happy, and as Tinkerman would say, safe day. In the meantime, what we do have that I've got documented is I've got photos from the emergency room every day over the last basically 3 weeks, 2 weeks, whatever it's been, from the emergency room until this first surgery, which was last night. Angie and I have had to pull the bandage off and basically change out the bandage and doctor it up. So I do have photos of them kind of showing you the process of whether you want to call it the healing process or degradation part, or however you want to look at it, because it's still in bad shape. But again, I'll put that at the end of the video because it's pretty nasty, and I know a lot of y'all don't care to see that, but I believe there's probably some usefulness for it, just to kind of maybe educate others on safety.
The most careful people I've ever met.
Accidents happen. I screwed up. It was my mistake. I made a mistake. I shouldn't have been trying to joint something that small. Number one, a joiner is not made for small wood. But it was a mistake, and it happened that quick. So again, guys, I've been doing woodworking for years and years. When I was 7, 8, 9 years old, my dad had a joiner in the barn. I'm very familiar with the tool, and that's probably what got me in trouble anyways, is because I'm very familiar with the tool. I was trying to push the limits, if you will, and it's cost me dearly. So my mistake. If you guys want to, I know I'm going to be getting some comments on this, so go ahead and throw them out. I'm willing to admit my mistake. I know I messed up, and I'm the one paying for it, so don't feel like it's going to be any big surprise to me, any kind of bad comment that some of y'all will have, because I know that there's plenty of your keyboard warriors out here who have got all kinds of professional advice on woodshop safety, and I'm not here to give a safety video. I'm just giving an update video. But if you guys, it's a power tool. It's something you got to have respect for, and the number one thing is, like I say, I believe my hand's going to heal up. Hopefully the doctors are very confident that I should have use of my thumb. It's never going to be 100% again, but I should have use of my hand to where I can still continue to bow hunt. I'm still planning my bow build and doing that kind of stuff, but since we've had numerous people ask about the thumb and the injury, I wanted to kind of let everybody know and kind of give the story one time, so that way I don't have to type it out a bunch, because it's a lot to type. It's more than just I cut my thumb in the wood shop. It's a pretty significant injury. But anyways, guys, that's where we're at. Don't give up on us. We're going to be bringing out the videos the best we can. We've got some exciting news. We do have a prize that somebody sent us that we're going to be giving away soon. We're probably going to do it as a 1,600 subscriber giveaway. That way it'll give everybody time, and I know I've got another surgery or two, and just in case we hit 1,500 before we're through with the surgery process, let's just call it a 1,600 subscriber giveaway. kind of skipping the 15 because we're close right now. But that'll give me a little more time for healing and that kind of stuff. But again, guys, we appreciate your likes, comments, and subscribes. If you're looking forward to the remainder of our deer season, it's officially over at this point, but we do have some good video coming up of the camping trip and the hunt that we did have. And like I said, we're going to be getting our tools together for a bow build, that kind of stuff. But again, we appreciate your likes, comments, and subscribes. May you have a blessed week.